we can use Adobe Express for is photo editing. While we can also photo edit in Canva or even a little bit in Friezens. In Adobe Express, there are some kind of cool features that you may end up using at some point. So I'm going to see if I can find a picture that I want to use. Okay, this is the right one. I need to resize this image. If you ever, like this picture, I want it to be filling the entire thing, but obviously it's in portrait. You can always click on this button up here and resize it. So for example, let's put this in inches. Let's make it like, I don't know. Let's make it like a, I like truly cannot even think about what size to make it. Maybe we'll just do like a 6x4. Resize. Now I can fit the picture in here mostly correctly. Now it's resized, so it's just the whole thing. So let's say I want to get rid of, I'm just using this as an example because I know that it was the case. Let's say I want to remove this leg. I don't want this guy's leg in the boards. Let's see what it'll do. This is using the AI tool, AI remove. I click on it, I highlight it, I say, well, I didn't even have to say anything. I just said I wanted it removed. And it replaces it with kind of a smudge. I don't love the smudge. I could ask it to generate more and see if it has something different. It's kind of like putting a shadow there instead. Yeah, I don't like any of the other ones. The first one it did is fine. So maybe I'll click keep and then close. So that's one option for that. Maybe I look at this and actually I want the dude removed from the far right as well. I can select him. Now again, this is an AI tool. It's not always going to be perfect, so let's see what it does. Click remove. I didn't perfectly select him, and there's still like some weird kind of coloring things happening, so I don't love that. I can click through some of the options. That's kind of funny. It like cuts off his butt. This one looks a little more normal, but it's still really bizarre over by his head, so I'm just going to click discard. What we can try doing instead, close out of this, maybe what we want to do is insert object. So when we do insert object, it allows us to describe what we want. So here I'm going to select all of him, remove the player, and fill it in with the background. Let's just see what it does there. And that looks a lot more normal than it did before. So now I have a pretty clear shot. The second one looks so much better than that first one did. That looks great. Maybe I'm going to click keep. Maybe I don't love the fact that now there's just empty space. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to crop it in a little bit. Just like there. And now that looks perfect. I've taken a picture and what I didn't like, got it all cropped out, and now I can save it and I'm good to go.